there, my natural ladies and gentlemen on YouTube. This is Will's Girl 2005, and I'm just coming to do a video really quick today about my hair textures. Now, I will be natural 3 years this coming December, and I am still learning a lot about my hair. I'm finding out that natural hair is like marriage. The longer you're together, the more you learn about one another, and that's how I feel about my natural hair. The longer I'm natural, the more I learn about my hair. I thought I knew my hair, but I don't. So I wanted to come and show my raw, semi-raw, because I do have leave-in conditioner in it, but show my hair before it's detangled. Now, when I did my twist out, I noticed, you know, I already knew that I had different types of hair on my head, like this right here, you know. Where does that come from? That's a whole different texture than that right there. Then I got some little small coilies back in the back. You know, so I'm already aware of those, because that's where my problem issues are. I can't be as rough on this hair as I am on this hair, or this hair back here. But I'm finding out that I got two slightly different textures on the front of my head. Now, before I put extra conditioner on my hair, you could probably see it. I get major shrinkage on this side. My hair is the same length across the top, but this hair over here shrinks up more than this hair over here. See, this hair over here is hanging. It's got a little, you know, movement. What's that doing? That right there? That ain't doing nothing. And it's slowly going up. As it dries a little bit, it's gonna go up. Whereas this side stays a little looser. So when I did my twist out, that's what I noticed. This side kept definition, while this side would shrink and puff and start to turn into an afro. So that just shows that there's different textures of hair on our hair. There's very few people who have the same texture of hair all over their head. But so that's what I'm learning about my hair. I took a few close-up shots, that's showing my face, not my hair, of my hair before and after detangling, so I'll probably show that to you. But yeah, like, can you see that curl right there? Totally different than this right here. It's like I just got a lot of different things going on this head. Looking at my hair and discovering my different hair textures have really made me think about back to the days when I used to have a relaxer. I was relaxed since I was in the 5th or the 6th grade. My hair was so thick, and as you can tell, my mom used to always say I had broccoli ends, which I do. When my hair dries, just the ends just naturally just clump up and they look like broccoli, like a head of broccoli. And my hair was just so thick, and it was hard to manage, and it hurt when I combed it. And back then we didn't have much more than Royal Crown, curling wax, border, and Cream of Nature to tame natural hair. So everybody was getting a perm, and I wanted a perm too. So my mom went ahead and permed my hair. But back when I first started getting the perms, I was getting like a PCJ, you know, those were like really kitty perms. Wasn't getting fully straight, you know, because it wasn't being professionally done, so it didn't cause that much damage. I got into the profession and learned how to really use relaxers and get my hair straight I always had problems with breakage in my crown area. Right back here, my hair would always eventually break off. It would grow back, break off, and I spent many of those years in braids and things like that trying to get that hair to grow back, or giving my hair a break from having to get a perm, so I would wear braids and things like that. But I never understood why. I thought it was because it was something that I wasn't doing right with my hair. You know, I'm taking care of other people's hair, but I'm being lazy about my hair, and it's constantly breaking off. But now I see that the reason I had problems with breakage all those years is because I just had different textures of hair on my head. I used the strongest perm out there. Back then we either use a firm or we use Dudley. I love both of those, you know, relaxer lines. But I used the strongest thing they had to straighten my hair because of the more coarser areas. This right here, that back there, you know, this over here. But this part up here, that finer stuff, it was just getting abused and misused trying to straighten out the rest of it, and it couldn't handle it. And so after so many times of relaxing it, whether I conditioned it or not, it would just break off. So now I understand what was going on. Now that I'm natural and I have still experienced breakage because of treating this hair the same way that I treat this hair, I see that that's what the problem was all along. So I'm learning little bit by little bit. And of course I have an itching problem. You know, when I get stressed out, I scratch, and then I get little areas that look like that from digging in my scalp. But overall, I'm trying to pay attention to that too, so that I don't incur any more damage, a large area of damage like I did before. So I'm learning, and that's going to be a part of every natural lady and gentleman journey with their hair. You know, examining the different parts of your hair and treating it according to what texture it is in that particular area. Today I just washed my hair. I shampooed my hair actually today. I normally co-wash my hair, but I shampooed it today because I haven't used shampoo on it in about 4 to 6 weeks, and I've been wearing a lot of puffs. I actually wore a twist out 2 weeks in a row. I'll be doing a video on that very soon if I don't post it before this video. And so I wanted to do a little light shampoo. What I used was my Oyen Handmade Grand Bar, because it's supposed to be sulfate free. It just kind of gently cleanses your hair, and since I'm trying to do the silicone free, CG, sulfate free stuff, that's the shampoo that I chose to use, and I used it in the past and it, you know, worked well with my hair, so that's what I used. So that's all I did to my hair, and I put a little bit of my Tresemme Naturals conditioner. I'm using the aloe vera and avocado nourishing moisture one. I like it pretty good. It does well with detangling, and that's all I have on my hair. When I shampoo or co-wash my hair, I don't wring the water out, because for some reason I feel like When I leave the water in there out of the shower, it keeps my hair very moisturized since my hair is very naturally dry. So I just leave all the water in there, and I just continue to slather on my leave-in conditioner. And so I put my leave-in conditioner on before I get out of the shower, and then I proceed to you know, put it in sections so that I can detangle it. My breakage spots are growing, you know, like back up in here and up in here where my breakage areas, and they are growing, and they are thickening up, so I'm glad about that. So I have not yet attempted a wash and go. Well, I have attempted a wash and go, and I did not like it. But I've been looking on YouTube at some other techniques that other people with type 4 hair have tried, and so I'm getting inspired a little bit to give it a try. So one of these days I'm gonna get up really early, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and try to do a wash and go on my hair. And if I don't like it, hopefully it'll be dry by midday. If I don't like it, then I can wash it out and do a style. Or put it up in a puff or something like that. This is my hair before it is detangled. Type 4 hair. All of that's in the A, B, C, D, E, and F is up in here. That's what I'm working with. We'll be back with a styling video, and I'll see you guys soon. Smooches!